My name's Dr. Dave Minton. I'm a GP at Nantgarrow Road Medical Centre in Caerphilly. I see many people coming into surgery on a daily basis who are suffering clearly with issues with loneliness, but are not keen to admit it, and it's a difficult subject to bring up with them. We also get fairly frequent house calls from patients who are clearly just suffering from being lonely. We don't regularly and routinely have a formal way of assessing loneliness, and we don't regularly and routinely check people for loneliness. The only time that we would do this would be in mental health reviews, which we do annually, so people with existing mental health issues, where we may consider about the social backup that they've got. But as a routine, we don't, and that's most likely because we haven't got time. It's difficult to say what the specific impact of loneliness is, but we certainly know that anybody who's suffering with a stress-related illness is more likely to get all physical conditions, more likely to present more regularly to see their GP, more likely to end up being on medication, and loneliness is undoubtedly a significant stressor for people. Because of the limited time that we have with our patients within appointments, and we haven't got enough time to counsel them thoroughly and properly enough, then we often end up over-medicating patients who are suffering with loneliness, or indeed treating it with drugs where that's not appropriate. If we could spend more time counselling them, or if we had services that we could refer patients to or signpost patients to, then that would be far better. So I don't think it's necessarily medicalising the problem, but we certainly over-medicate the consequences of people being lonely. I think if we could set up some form of service which we would be able to, as I've already said, signpost patients to, if we had a service that we could directly refer to, that our nursing colleagues could refer to, and indeed the wider social community would be able to refer people into, then it is inevitably going to help. It's also going to reduce the burden that we have on the health service. It's going to potentially reduce us prescribing, as I've already said, possibly inappropriately, and it will undoubtedly be of great help and hopefully great comfort to people who are suffering with loneliness.